Hey guys, hey. Okay, so today we're just gonna finish out chapter 17, 22 to 27, and the first two verses, 22 and 23, just talk about how Jesus predicts his death and resurrection again. So him and the disciples are staying in Galilee, and he tells the disciples, the Son of Man will be betrayed into the hands of men, and on the third day he will rise again. As soon as he tells them that news, they become extremely sorrowful, which means that they just became very sad, very grieved, because they were grieving they were going to lose their friend. They're going to lose Jesus, right? And then 24 to 27 talks about Peter and his master, and they pay taxes. So this one was a little confusing at first, but stay with it. So they go to Capernaum, Jesus and the disciples, right? And the tax collectors, or I guess you would say those who received the taxes, the temple tax, they went to Peter and they said, does your teacher not pay the temple tax? Peter says, yes, he does. He does. So when Peter went inside the house, Jesus asks Peter and he says, what do you think, Simon? From whom do the kings of the earth take taxes from? The sons or the strangers? Peter says, from strangers. Jesus says, then the sons are set free. He said, nevertheless, he doesn't want to offend them. So he sends Peter to go to the sea, cast in a hook into the sea, and then catch a fish. The first fish that you catch that comes up, when you have opened its mouth, you will find a piece of money. Take that and give it to them for me and you. All right. That's a miracle. But I know that sounded weird because it's like, what? Money in the fish, open its mouth. Yeah, I know. But that was a miracle. So what does this tell us? What does the story tell us? Jesus didn't have to pay no temple tax because he is the Son of God. So he didn't need to obey the earthly customs because his kingdom is not here. His kingdom is in heaven. However, he chose to obey because he humbled himself. He chose humility. One, to avoid unnecessary drama and disputes, And then also to encourage us to be respectful, to pay taxes, and to follow the laws of this kingdom as long as we're here, right? And as long as it doesn't contradict to God's word. So that's why he did it, as an example.